Hello, my name is Diego. I'm from Encore Lab, and I'm here on behalf of the SCAVIHO project. The SCAVIHO project means the Scalable Vegetation Index and Harvesting Forecaster. Probably that have any sense to you, but I will try to explain what it means. Satellite images has been widely used for precision agriculture during 20 years ago. There are a lot of research done trying to infer the relationships between the optical channels of the satellite and the data it provides to us to measure the background process of physical and biological events. These relationships are called indexes. In agriculture, probably the oldest and the most famous indexes in DVI. And DVI means normalized difference vegetation index. And it measured the vegetation, the green masses of an image. In the background, it really measured the chlorophyll of the leaves. It's supposed that if a plant is growing healthy, the levels of chlorophyll are good and in a good shape. But if not, for example, the plant is running out of water or affected by a disease, the levels of chlorophyll will decrease. And this index is very useful for farmers because they can see at a glance thousands of square meters of crops just watching the screen of the computer. But it works very well only in the extreme values. Then the index is normalized. That means that it ranges from 0 to 1. And this is in these extreme values is very easy to make conclusions. You have normal values of NDVI and you see a spot with near zero values of NDVI. Probably you could think that there is a problem or the irrigation system is not working. Disease is affecting your plants or whatever. But the problem is in the middle of this range. In the middle of the range, values from 0.4 to 0.7 or 8 is not easy to make conclusions. And most of the time of the life cycle of the plant is ranging in these values. Therefore, the idea of the project in the first phase is to zoom into these levels and to provide the farmer a more resolution of the NDVI index. For that, we need the assessment of agriculture people because the NDVI range depends of the type of crop. In this case, My Tierra is a winery in Spain with more than 300 hectares of vineyards all over the world, will help into correlate the NDVI values and the phenological status of the grapes. With this information, we can do many things. In the first phase, zooming into the NDVI index, giving to the farmer more information and precise information and more resolution of the index. And in the second phase, we can predict the harvesting date. The harvesting date is related with the phenological status, the evolution of the plant. And if we have correlated the NDVI with the phenological status, we can predict the harvesting date, knowing the evolution on NDVI index. Probably the date of harvesting is not relevant for you because for single user or small area of crops, no matter if you harvest today or tomorrow or yesterday, but think about wineries, big wineries with great amount of plots or companies related with vegetables and freezing that have more than one harvest per year. Just knowing the exact day that they have to do the harvesting will allow them to plan resources, machinery, and don't waste money. That's the reason, that's the importance of this forecasting. that's all from my side. Thank you all for allow us to be in this great project.